From Goldberg's shocking 86-second victory over Brock Lesnar to Becky Lynch's surprise return to snatch the championship from Bianca Belair, WWE has had some truly unbelievable endings. Whether it's unexpected comebacks, strange finishes, or wild tricks, these matches left fans around the world asking, what just happened? Let's dive into the WWE matches with the most unexpected endings. Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar, Survivor Series 2016. Goldberg's return to WWE in 2016 had fans buzzing with excitement. But no one could have predicted what was about to happen when he squared off with Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series. Lesnar, one of the most dominant forces in WWE history, was expected to put up a tough fight. But in a shocking twist, Goldberg took control immediately. He hit Lesnar with not one, but two spears, followed by a devastating jackhammer. Brock didn't even get a single offensive move in before being pinned. The match lasted only 86 seconds, leaving fans in utter disbelief. Goldberg's emphatic victory over the Beast was one of the most unexpected and explosive moments in WWE history. 2. Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair, SummerSlam 2021. As if that wasn't wild enough, fast forward to SummerSlam 2021, where the SmackDown Women's Championship match took an unexpected turn before it even started. Bianca Belair was supposed to defend her title in a rematch against Sasha Banks. However, moments before the match, it was announced that Sasha couldn't compete. Instead, Carmella entered the ring as a surprise replacement. But just as the crowd was adjusting to this sudden switch, the music hit, and out came Becky Lynch, making her return to WWE. The excitement didn't stop there. In a shocking twist, Lynch took out Carmella and became the new challenger for Bianca's title. Then, in just 26 seconds, Becky Lynch defeated Bianca to become the new champion. Fans couldn't believe how quickly everything unfolded. From a surprise return to a lightning-fast victory, this was an ending nobody saw coming. 3. CM Punk versus The Rock, Royal Rumble 2013. While Becky's surprise return was unforgettable, let's rewind to 2013, where another jaw-dropping moment occurred. CM Punk was in the midst of a historic 434-day reign as WWE Champion, but his toughest challenge was yet to come: The Rock. Fans expected a clash of legends, and that's exactly what they got. As The Rock closed in on victory, the lights suddenly went out. When they came back on, The Rock had been put through a table. It was clear that the Shield had interfered on Punk's behalf. But, in a surprising turn of events, the match was restarted. This time, The Rock hit the People's Elbow and pinned Punk to end his legendary title reign. And that's what made this moment so shocking. The reign of CM Punk, one of the longest in WWE history, ended with a simple People's Elbow. No huge finisher, just a sudden unexpected ending to a monumental reign. 4. Kofi Kingston versus Dolph Ziggler, Steel Cage match. From surprise endings to athletic feats, Kofi Kingston's match against Dolph Ziggler was nothing short of incredible. During their Steel Cage match, Kofi made several attempts to escape, but Dolph thwarted him at every turn. At one point, Ziggler nailed Kofi in the face with his boots, seemingly sealing the victory for himself. But in a remarkable display of agility, Kofi leaped over Dolph at the last second and dove out of the cage door. His feet hit the ground just 2 seconds before Dolph's did, giving Kofi the win. It was an ending that left fans on the edge of their seats, and Kofi proved that he was literally leaps and bounds above his opponent that night. 5. Seth Rollins versus The Fiend, Hell in a Cell 2019. Speaking of shocking finishes, no one could forget the controversy surrounding Seth Rollins and The Fiend at Hell in a Cell 2019. Bathed in eerie red light, Rollins unleashed a brutal assault, hitting The Fiend with 7 stomps and a pedigree. But no matter what Rollins threw at him, The Fiend kept getting back up, kicking out at 1. In an act of desperation, Rollins pulled out a sledgehammer and used it on The Fiend. What happened next was perhaps the most controversial decision in Hell in a Cell history. The referee called for the bell, disqualifying Rollins in what is supposed to be a no disqualification match. Fans were left speechless and furious. As one commentator put it, "How the hell do you get DQ'd in Hell in a Cell?" 6. Otis wins Money in the Bank 2020. While the Fiend defied logic, Otis's Money in the Bank victory defied all expectations. The 2020 match wasn't just any normal ladder match. It took place at WWE headquarters, with the goal of climbing to the roof of the building to retrieve the briefcase. Otis, known more for his strength than his ladder climbing skills, was struggling to ascend. But in an unbelievable turn of events, as AJ Styles and King Corbin battled at the top of the ladder, the briefcase fell into Otis's hands. Without having to climb a single step, Otis became Mr. Money in the Bank. Sometimes, luck really is on your side. 7. Doink the Clown vs. Crush. Unexpected endings aren't always about pure shock. They can also be hilariously bizarre. Take Doink the Clown's match against Crush, for example. The match seemed unremarkable until the end, when the referee was accidentally knocked out. Suddenly, a second Doink appeared in the ring. The two clowns teamed up, and the original Doink picked up an easy victory. As the referee came to, the second Doink disappeared, leaving fans confused and entertained. It's one of the silliest endings in WWE history, but also one that nobody could forget. 8. Simon Dean vs. Eugene. Speaking of comedy, let's not forget the time. Simon Dean, WWE's resident workout guru, took on the lovable Eugene. Dean, always promoting his fitness products, brought a resistance band to the ring. In a hilarious twist, Dean tried to use the band for leverage, but ended up launching himself into the turnbuckle, allowing Eugene to score the win. It was a match filled with humor and an ending that had everyone laughing. 9. Kevin Owens vs. AJ Styles, Backlash 2017. Let's bring it back to smart strategies inside the ring. During Backlash 2017, Kevin Owens was defending his United States Championship against AJ Styles. As the fight spilled onto the announcer's table, Owens used his surroundings to his advantage. With a quick swipe, he caused AJ's foot to fall into a hole and get tangled in the wires beneath the table. AJ couldn't free himself in time, leading to a count-out victory for Owens. It wasn't flashy, but Owens showed that sometimes a little cleverness can go a long way in securing the win. The Undertaker versus Giant Gonzalez. Finally, no list of unexpected endings would be complete without one of the strangest disqualifications in WWE history. At WrestleMania, The Undertaker took on the towering Giant Gonzalez. Despite his size, Gonzalez resorted to dirty tactics. His manager threw a towel soaked in chloroform into the ring, and Gonzalez used it to smother The Undertaker. As the dead man collapsed, the referee had no choice but to disqualify Gonzalez. The Undertaker may have won, but it was one of the weirdest ways anyone had ever won a match. Even in defeat, The Undertaker still stood tall. WWE has always been full of surprises, but these matches took things to a whole new level. From Goldberg's lightning-fast win to Becky Lynch's stunning return, these unexpected endings kept fans on the edge of their seats and made for some of the most memorable moments in WWE history. And remember, in WWE, you never know what's going to happen next.